of because there's so many new standards coming up and it's not easy to cope up with them. So I think for my firm, now that I am in the practice, we employ experienced staff, quite a number from Malaysia. Some of them I spoke to, they employ from Philippines. So by employing experienced staff, that helps in terms of that at least the staff is able to know some of those things that are required to be done. That helps in the quality. But if the practitioner is thinking that this is a sunset day for them, then it would be difficult for them to really put in effort to improve. Yeah. But as far as the point is concerned, they are not like so difficult to comply. You know, they are not like something is impossible. It's something doable. Yeah.
Are there enough resources available, to help the practitioners? Because, I mean, we mentioned that some of these points are actually repeats of last year. So, are there sufficient resources in this area that can help the practitioners?
I think compared to a few years ago, definitely there are much more resources available, right? Practical guidance, and now ICPAS have come up with this Center for Audit Assurance. And of course, we can always be on the path of continuous improvement. We can always have more examples or checklists or forms that can help to comply that. Because it's easy to get materials in terms of, these are the theories. The question is, how exactly do I apply them, right? So workshops and clinics, feedback sessions are useful. And like I said just now, if you get another practitioner to maybe select a file, like for example, we talk about EQR, right? Immigration Quality Control. If you are a one partner, two partner firms, resources is very limited. How are you going to have an EQR? So one way is perhaps you have an arrangement with another practice and say, can you be my EQR partner? If I have any technical question, I ask you. And then maybe once a year or during the year, you will pick 3 files, 5 files for quality review. Then you agree on the fee, and that becomes that would be one tremendous help, because when you have someone looking at your individual file, then the degree of learning would be much higher.
Thank you, John. For Ying Tong and Frankie, would you have anything to add on the presentations for the PMP findings this morning? Okay. We also seen that the clarified SSAs are effective for financial year beginning 15 December 2009. So can a firm choose to early adopt auditing standards? Because in terms of accounting standards, the standards are actually very clear. You can do early adoption. But when it comes to auditing standards, can the firm be allowed to do an early adoption per se?
We are talking about quality control. Yeah, if this, I'm not sure what the standard I must admit, but my personal view is that it should be because you are improving your quality control QC system, so there is no reason why you can't adopt it earlier. Yeah?
That will apply to SSQC1. Actually, that is already effective. All the system of internal control needs to be implemented by 15 December 2009. But in terms of auditing standards, I think can we say that we can also take the same stand? That means the firm can actually choose to early adopt the auditing standards if they want to.
A lot of the changes to the auditing standards are rewording to make it clearer and so on. So they're actually not new. I mean, there's one new standard, which is 265, right? And 19 revised one. So maybe there's some changes, but I suppose I go back to Frankie's comment that anything that improves quality should be welcomed.
Okay, I would like to sidetrack a bit from the PMP observations, and I would like to highlight some issues on accounting that has been happening currently. I understand that there are a lot of heated debates regarding the classifications of callable term loans in the statement of financial position. The debates goes on to talk, some people think that such term loans should be classified as non-current liabilities based on the scheduled repayment dates as reflected in the loan agreements, whereas some other accountants take the view that this should be current liabilities because they have a repayable on-demand clause. I'd like to direct this question to Ing Tong.